Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Friday night Hootenanny. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, Mr. Thompson. We're now officially spanning the globe. Welcome. Well, thanks to everybody for showing up on another Friday night, spending an hour of your time with some musicians and your fellow viewers. Um, this is kind of an interesting night for me because this is the first time that I've got artists on in the Hootenanny who I've never directly met before. So this is as a result of a couple of things. I just want to give a call out to some some longtime viewers, Matt Stone, Steve King, Andreas Wissman, Memphis Pambrun, and Brent Kawchuk. These guys I've played with them before, all of these folks, and they've been working real hard at getting people to come to watch this and also posting things everywhere else and recruiting their musician friends. So a special shout out because I think this is kind of an interesting milestone and well, even a bigger shout out to our musicians tonight for coming here and playing with a guy they've never met before. So I guess that kind of works two ways. So thanks a bunch, guys. With that in mind, most of us are here because I either invited you or a friend of a friend and so on and so forth invited you. By the same token, I would really encourage you to help enlist other musicians and musically inclined friends and acquaintances and family members that you might have. So that's how it's really going to work. Keep this thing going is if we keep it fresh and keep lots of new voices and hopefully some voices that have a little less gray hair than yours truly, because I think that's what makes it interesting too, is having people. So you know, tell your friends. And with that in mind, I'll probably be deploying an email to everybody who's attending tonight. And that email isn't so much about you, but it's about the Hootenanny and to help me recruit musicians. So it's an email whose sole purpose is to get in front of musicians so they understand what this is all about and hopefully find that interesting. So we got 3 acts tonight. We've kind of got a guitar sandwich. We've got 2 guitar acts. They're really wonderful. Steve King, of course, and Iron Wild. We're really excited to have him. But in the middle, a father-daughter duo with banjo and guitar that is just going to be. I don't want to oversell it, but it's gonna break your heart. So one more thing before we go, I was just thinking about this night, and I wanted to just recite a poem from my youth. And this is one poem that I know really well, but I'm still going to have to look it up here. I'm going to have to read it out loud. You might remember it, and from your experience, and you might have heard it before. But I really think it encapsulates what I'm trying to do, and certainly how the musicians feel. So if you bear with me, it's a poem from my youth. I also watched a lot of Star Trek in my youth, so that might find its way into this poem. I'm not sure. Overture, curtains, lights. This is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing a part. We know every part by heart. Overture, curtains, lights. This is it, we'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. Does anybody want to take it home for me? On with the show.
This is it.
Is it. And then, of course, the reprise. Tonight's What Heights We'll Hit. On with the show. This is it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right, so enough of that nonsense. Let's start off. Mr. King, what do you got for us tonight, Mr. King? But first,
Hey, hey
I
everybody.
want I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me the strangest venue you've ever worked.
Okay, hang on. I gotta turn on original
You
sound.
got to thank you for turning on original sound.
Do this thing and unplug myself. Okay. The most strangest venue. I've played a lot of strange venues. Not all the way though. Just so you can hear too. I've got some production things going on over here with my grip, my key grip, Stephanie. Hi everybody. Okay, so I would say I was one time on a cycling trip in PEI. We ended up getting into a pub, and I ended up crawling into the rafters with a guitar and played a whole bunch of kind of Eyes the Buys the Bills the Boat and those kinds of songs, and everyone singing them. Also, a sweet rendition of some Radiohead and some other things.
From the rafters.
Anyway,
Very good. I like that.
that's my story. But we played in lots of different places. So this is thank you, Keith, for continuing to drive this forward, and I'm honored to be here as always. And I have, after playing I think 5 times, I think I finally have the sound coming out. Like a little reverby, but it'll be fine. And I have this little device here, and I don't want you guys to think it's kind of weird or anything, but it's a harmony, and it's a natural thing for us. It's programmed. She and I have been playing a lot together, so she sings quite well. But this is the rig I play when I play in cafes, and why didn't I go here first when I first started playing? But thank you very much for coming, guys. This is such a treat for us, and yeah, I wanted to make this week about love. A couple weeks ago, it was like this really kind of somber, kind of like really down mode. So I wanted to make tonight about love because it's Valentine's Day, and what says love more than a 12-string guitar and a Bob Denver song, right? So we'll see how this goes, everybody. I've played this before at Hootenanny. It was one of the songs, but anyway, we'll see. On with the show. This is it. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come and fill me again. Oh, come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Oh, let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Let me love you. Come and love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come and fill me again. 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 You know,
Outstanding.
couple little clams there, but we're all friends, right?
This is what live music kind of does for a living, isn't it? And while thanks a bunch, Steve. And while Steve's getting his next little bit of gear lined up, just remember that when the musicians are playing, we're all used to playing around people and getting energy from the crowd. And I've muted you all, but that doesn't mean you can't do stuff like this. So when you hear something you like, even if you don't like it, still pretend you like it, and then go like this, because we've got to give them some feedback, or because we're all feeling a little romantic, because, you know, February 14th is coming up, you can also do that. Or as Heidi does, you could get out a real lighter, because she's cool.
We ready to go, buddy?
Wow, we are ready. I'll stop talking now.
Oh, yeah. This is an instrumental, actually, and I'm going to play it, and it sounds exactly like this.
Where's the love? Where's the love? John Stowe,
thing is-
where's the love?
I can literally only see you on the screen.
Well, you can do what?
But I
oh,
love
look
the
at
love,
that.
Keith. No, there's a couple people over
Oh,
here.
there, look
Thank
at
you
that.
so much, guys.
Rob
Thanks.
brought out his phone, so
Thank you.
there's some love from lots of places here.
Okay, for
Very
this next
nice.
trick, for this next one, I'm going to do what's known as a drop D.
Yeah, in polite circles, we don't say things like that.
Drop D tuning. We lived through it in the 90s. We can live through it again. Right? Oh, I need a harp on this too. Please hold. Getting rigged up. Tell a joke, Keith.
The strangest place I've ever played,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, was that glass-walled bar on Kensington. Where we
And why?
played. Well, because the reverb, the sound off the glass, it was nice and loud.
Right.
Okay, I didn't really
Yeah.
think that through.
All righty. Okay. I'm going to do a little Neil Young tune. And it's all about love. So snuggle up to your honey or whatever. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Cause full moon rising, let's go out and dream the night. Is it down? We know where the music's playing. Let's go out and seal the night. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Sorry guys. When we were strangers, I loved you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. And now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon.
Let's see those hands. Let's see those hands. Kinger, Mr. King.
It got super weird hot at the end.
Yeah, it got a little hot, but you know
I don't
what?
know. I don't know why that was. Who knows, right? But you adapt and stuff, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay.
Welcome to the world of live music.
It's worked fine like 19 times.
It worked fine in the test too. So don't sweat that, Mr. King. But we're going to leave you. We're going to go to Magpie Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming.
We are really excited to have you. I was just, for the moment you guys started strumming the other night, I knew that this is going to be a lot of fun, but I don't want to oversell it too, as I always do. So I don't really care about the venue anymore. I just want to hear you play, unless you got a good story.
You mean about the
Strangest venue.
venue? Yeah. So, I guess for me, we have maybe two separate stories, but for me, so I didn't always play this sort of folk stuff, but for a while I was living in Germany from about 2000 to 2006, and probably the strangest venue or the most interesting one that I played in is was called the Alter Schlachthof, which is basically the slaughterhouse. And if you know, for instance, Kurt Vonnegut's story Slaughterhouse Five,
Yeah.
and this was in Dresden, and Dresden was firebombed during the war.
Yes. Yeah.
And the slaughterhouse, they converted it into this music venue, basically a big hall. And so at the time, I joined a rock band, sort of these young guys who are incredible musicians, and for some reason they liked this hard rock stuff, and so they needed a bass player temporarily, so I played with them. And we were backing up a Queen tribute band called Victory, who were really good, really excellent. Anyway, so we were playing in this big slaughterhouse, and so I guess that was probably the kind of the strangest venue that I played in.
Yeah, and it wasn't strange solely for that reason.
And there, the meat wasn't hanging or anything like that.
How was the vibe?
It was very good, actually.
Okay.
Very...
Well, what are you going to play for us tonight?
So this is my daughter Neva. I'm Marty, and we're Magpie Morning, and we mostly play kind of folk, bluegrassy type songs. So we're not going to play any Valentine love songs. Bluegrass is sort of known for the murder ballad, so maybe that's after Valentine's, like a few years after the Valentine's Day. But today we'll keep it sane. I think no murder ballads tonight. So just a few traditionals, couple traditionals, and maybe one more modern.
And that sweet two-part harmony, right? All right.
This first one's called Long Journey Home. Long Journey Home, and some people might know it as $2 Bill.
Thank you.
So this next one is by someone a band we really, really appreciate, both of us, and that's Gillian Welch and David Rawlings. So Gillian Welch has been a big influence on us, I think, for the kind of songs we gravitate to and the kind of style. So we'll do one of her songs here.
That was outstanding. And you'll appreciate this as you're playing. There's you're kind of lighting up the chat here, and when we were speaking earlier in soundcheck, Stephen King said, "There's nothing like family harmony," and that's what another performer, Joe Moreau, said. He just finished saying, "It's like there's nothing like family harmony." So you guys got that. It's just like bookends, just so well matched. So it's just great. So I'll stop talking now.
I'm just going to tune up a little bit. Maybe you can tell your story of.
Oh yeah, so I haven't performed too many places, just like a few festivals. But when I was in grade 6, I wrote this song with a couple of my friends, and then we recorded it with his help. And then we made our school announcements play it in the morning. We made them play it over the intercom. So that was sort of interesting.
Were you famous or less famous after that?
Well, we chose to wait until the very last day of school to do it, just in case it went wrong. And then we left to go to junior high the next year. So I don't know, like the teachers really liked it, but I don't know if the students thought it was cool or anything.
Outstanding.
So this next one is an old traditional standard, I think. I don't really know much about it. It's called Big Scioto, and I presume it's named after the Scioto River, maybe in Columbus, or I'm not sure. But you might recognize it if you're into these old sort of fiddle tunes.
Wonderful. And just it's just well, it's just so great to see two musicians play together with such ease. And most what makes good music, especially in a group, is good communication. And like we talked about earlier, you guys are so good at communicating, and nobody would even know it watching you. so, so thanks so much. And another thing, we had you're playing this through your computer microphone, and you had a good setup that we were having some trouble with, but it just shows you how just with this little computer microphone, how you can still connect with everybody, and you can still be so very musical. So thanks so much for that. That was a real delight. Next, Iron Wild.
Well, thank you, Keith. Can you hear me okay? Keith, you muted yourself if you answered that question.
Well, let's just pretend I answered it. And I answered it, yes, I can. And I can hear
Excellent.
you too. All
Great.
the better.
That's wonderful. So, yeah, my name is Iron Wild, and I'm going to play you a couple songs here. I'll play you two original songs and a cover. I guess I had to think about that venue question. When you said Germany, I actually played a small little gig in Munich once, and that almost made the list. But the probably the sort of most interesting venue I've played is this. There's this little festival that happens near Drumheller called the Badlands Boogie. And it's kind of neat. Like, a bunch of people take all these campers out in the middle of, like, 2 or 3 miles into this huge open cattle pasture, and so the stage is kind of in the middle of the field, and the backdrop behind everyone in the stage is like the nice Badlands valleys. It's really quite lovely, and it's sort of you get all sorts of folks there. It's not necessarily the fanciest or most bougie of gigs, but it's a lot of fun, and there's some great people. So that's got to be it for me.
Nice.
Okay, well, because nobody knows who the heck I am, I'm going to play you a cover song first. This is a Chris Isaak song. Getting a little rattle. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. Is the guitar coming through? How about now?
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah, sorry, I got a couple flashing lights here that tell me if nothing's coming through, so I was like, oh shoot, nothing's green. I'll start again. Sorry about that. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd miss somebody like you. And I don't wanna fall in love. And I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You'll never feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. And I don't wanna fall in love with you. The world was on fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. Ooh, and I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. Nobody here loves no one. Thank you.
Well-
Man, this is my first ever virtual thing. It is kind of funky to see the waving hands, but thank you so much.
Well, you made that cover your own. We didn't see Chris Isaacs at all. That was wonderful.
That's what I actually decided literally while my camera was off. I was like, you know what? I'm going to capo it on 4 and sing in a new key. Why not? Why not? That's what you do to yourself as an artist. You do stuff like that, and then you're like, I normally sing it low, and as I was going, I was like, man, it feels dead somehow. I should sing it high. So I'm sorry you had to be with me as I figured that out a little bit.
Oh, that's the fun of live, right?
That is the fun of live. Okay, I'll play this next song. So this is my first release. This song is called The Idea. I just released it 3 weeks ago now. So this will be a bit of a stripped back version of that, I think. And the sound was okay volume-wise. I wasn't clipping on anyone. Good, great, thank you. All right. And the truth is I stopped loving you some time ago. Not when I should have, but eventually I learned to let you go. Now I'm thankful for the lessons that we shared right from the start. You didn't understand the way I had placed you in my heart. 'Cause I fell in love with the idea of loving you. And I fell in love with the idea of loving you. 3 months was all that it took to make me fall for you. When the seasons changed, I thought we'd make it through. The distance between us was more than miles. I was still at home, but you'd been gone for a while. And the truth is I stopped loving you some time ago. Not when I should have, but eventually I'm gonna let you go. Now I'm thankful for the lessons that we shared right from the start. You didn't understand the way I had placed you in my heart. 'Cause I fell in love with the idea of loving you. And I fell in love with the idea of loving you. I got so used to having you there by my side. I got so used to being the one who says goodbye. And it's so true that summer love will make you cry. I got so used by you. And the truth is I stopped loving you some time ago. Not when I should have, but eventually I learned to heal my soul. Now I'm thankful for the lessons that we shared right from the start. You didn't understand the way I had placed you in my heart, 'cause I fell in love with the idea of loving you. And I fell in love with the idea of loving you. And I fell in love with the idea of loving you.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful. That was fantastic. It's one thing getting up in a room and setting up your mic and playing on this stupid thing called Zoom. It's quite another bringing your original work to the front like this, and that's a special kind of musician bravery there. So thanks so much for sharing that great tune with us. Solid writing, Iron.
Thank you very much. That's actually like the first time I've played it in front of a group of people, and it's actually been quite a while since I've played that song, because when you record it, you play it a lot, then you record it, and then like you're not playing it as much anymore. So anyways, yeah, if any of you have Spotify or Apple Music or anything, that song is on there. It's on all the streaming services. So this is the last one of these three, and I'm just gonna do a quick yell sound check here. So if I clip, just let me know. Wanted to find.
Pull down the guitar a wee bit.
There, I think we're good there.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, this song is another song I wrote. This song's called Roll Your Stone. Roll, roll, roll your stone, gently up the mountain we will go. The fire's burning in the den, the trees are turning red, you feel the glow. The birds call out, the river's dry, can hardly help myself with tears I cry. Our homes are gone and brothers dead, but we press on and look up to the sky. Rain, rain, come again, bring with you the hope of a new start. Our feet are sore and backs are tired, pressing on our faith is but a spark. The smoke has filled our lungs with ash, bodies break to march into the flames. Cuts and bruises, broken hearts, and sticks and stones remind us how to pray. While we sing, wanted to find another way out of you, but I felt so blind before you came. Well, please take my hand, just take my hand. I want you to take my hand, fly away. Jack took Jill far from that hill as clouds came in and gathered all around. He ran with her till they could see the twinkle of a star in unscorched ground. Sometimes fire brings forth new life, but far from grace takes tall walls tumbling down. You cast more flies with honey, dear, keep on turning frowns upside down. While we sing, wanted to find another way out of here, but I Felt so blind before you came. Well, please take my hand. Take my hand. I want you to take my hand and fly away. Oh, while we say wanted to find another way out of here, but I felt so blind before you came. Oh, please take my hand, take my hand. I want you to take my hand and fly away.
Whoa.
Sorry, I looked at the time as I was playing part of it, and I was like, oh, I better kill this thing soon.
Why would you want to kill that thing?
But thank you so much, yeah.
That was a beautiful, driving, evocative tune. Well done.
Thank you.
It was, you had our attention.
Thanks so much.
And you grabbed our hearts a bit too. That was very, I think we all need to take a moment.
That song was really heavily inspired by just kind of like life struggle and then the wildfires that happened in Fort McMurray a couple years ago. So that one I only have a demo of. So once I record it, my plan is to release a pretty like pointed music video that has to do with it and use it as a fundraiser for like wildlife and wildlife preservation and wildfire prevention efforts. But
Oh, that's
that'll be
wonderful.
like an August thing because it has to be when it's relevant, kind of.
Would you just do it solo by yourself and the guitar?
No, that
Oh.
that song's got more parts to it.
Well, you would certainly be able to pull it off all by your lonesome with a mic and a guitar and your voice. So that was
you.
fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank
What do you think, folks? Let's have another one. Let's see it again. Thanks so much, Iron. Thanks so much. We have a little time. I thought we might just give the father-daughter duo Magpie Morning another go because we can't get enough of that claw hammer. I don't know about you guys. Sorry, Marty, but you're not the draw.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's okay. Well, I have to tune my banjo really quickly because if you've ever played banjo or played with someone who plays banjo, then you'll know it just flies out of tune all the time. So.
Hey, Magpie Morning, do you have like a Facebook page we should all go like and follow?
I made an
she just
Instagram
made an Instagram.
like a few days ago just because Keith asked for social media and I was like, I guess I could make a page.
Perfect.
So on Instagram it's just at Magpie Morning, just all one word, exactly how it's written here on our
Perfect.
video.
And by the way, just for the record, the Daily Mail actually did have a piece on mourning magpies. I didn't make that up. So magpies apparently do mourn, just for the record. But I'll make sure everybody gets that Facebook page and sorry, your what is it, Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks.
got it.
And so this is just another traditional song. You guys probably know this. We'll try and keep it a little short. Ready? It's called "I'll Fly Away."
Keep playing.
Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. very much, everyone.
Thank you.
So in the comments, that is some sweet flat picking and claw hammering. Absolutely fantastic. So thanks to everybody for, especially to you musicians, for taking a risk, showing up at this weird place on Zoom. Zoom used for good, not for evil. So I really appreciate you guys taking that risk and putting yourselves out there. And the benefit of you putting it out there is like just look in the crowd right now and look at how happy everybody is. So, you know, Stephen, Magpie Morning, and of course Iron Wild, and your original stuff, that is just fantastic. And you know, it still feels live, doesn't it? When you're doing it here, you know, you got a little tension on the rope. You got people here who are you're communicating with, and all we get to do is this, but we're making it happen. So thanks for everybody. That's it for tonight. That's the end of the official program. Now, as you were departing and going home, I have had some requests, of course, through family who feel sorry for me, to maybe play a little bit of accordion. So I'm going to play an accordion tune, and I'm going to put myself in the position that all these fine musicians have been in, and and I'm going to give it a go. If you respect your ears, I would not be upset if you found yourself departing to your other Friday night activities. But I'm going to play a quick tune, and just give me a second to make sure I turn on original sound and check my mic. Is this thing live? Is this thing good? Is that good?
Yes, it is.
It is. Good. Thank you. Just hold on. So let's see. Careful what you ask for, people. So this is I've only been playing since September. So blah, 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 excuses. But this is a folk song from the last century. It may be familiar to you. It may not be, but if you know the words, feel free to sing along. There you go. One day I'm going to grow up to be a real musician, just like you guys. So that's it. I'm not going to play anymore. It's past 8. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Iron, Magpie Morning, Kinger, you guys are the best. Thanks for coming out tonight, and we'll see you next Friday night.